Unraveling the mystery of time warp. Hello, language explorers. Welcome to our journey through the fascinating world of English phrases. Today, we're going to demystify the phrase, time warp. It's a phrase that pops up in conversations, movies, and even songs. Let's dive in and understand what it really means and how you can use it in your daily English. The phrase, time warp, might conjure up images of science fiction and spaceships, but it's also used in everyday English. It refers to a situation where time seems to be distorted. It could speed up, slow down, or behave in an unusual way. The term comes from the idea of warping, which means to twist or distort. Imagine time being twisted so that it's no longer linear. That's a time warp. Where did this phrase come from? Time warp has roots in science fiction and theoretical physics. The concept of a time warp is popular in stories where characters travel through time or experience changes in the flow of time. It became a household term with the famous song and dance from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. But don't worry, you don't need to be a scientist or a dancer to use this phrase. How can you use time warp in everyday conversation? Let's look at some examples. Reading that old diary was like a time warp. I felt like I was a teenager again. When I play video games, I enter a time warp and hours pass like minutes. These sentences show how time warp can describe any experience where time seems to behave oddly, often because you're so absorbed in an activity that you lose track of it. Time warp isn't always literal. It's often used metaphorically to describe situations that feel outdated or from another era. For instance, walking into that untouched 1950s diner was like stepping into a time warp. This metaphorical use paints a vivid picture of stepping back into history. Thank you for joining me in unraveling the meaning of time warp. I hope this exploration has made the concept clear and that you feel confident using this phrase in your English conversations. Until next time, keep learning and don't let your English learning journey hit a time warp.